I don't really have a crazy story, but I think maybe the craziest thing that I've done for love. I was 18, I was dating this girl, and she was not talking to me. She lived like 30 minutes away from my house, and that's a long distance if you live in the Eastern Cape. So essentially, I stole the car. I mean, I didn't steal the car. The parents knew I took the car, but I told them I'm going somewhere that I'm not going. What is Gucci Khan Eaters? My name is Push, aka the creative queer, the masculine, cotton eating queen, kumganikazi, drip magas with fits, a captain of cool, a grill. God, welcome back to yet another video, another week, another video. Thank you so much for clicking on this here video. I think the channel is growing. I think I haven't been this consistent in a while, and perhaps you are wondering why. Mainly because I thought, you know what, let me treat my creative life the same way I treat my 9-to-5 life. You know, before I used to just have excuses about recording, and it took me a while to get here, but I really appreciate, you know, the feedback and the interaction that I get in the comment section. Yeah, man, I'm enjoying the momentum and enjoying the content that I'm creating. I've also trialing out working with, call it a producer, a manager, whatever the case may be, but there's someone behind the scenes who is helping me out with planning my content and having a bit more structure. So if you see the improvement in the content, it's because I have a bit of support, which I'm seeing for myself. But yeah, man, it's really making a difference. But anyway, welcome back to my video. Welcome back to another week, another discussion. Today I'm feeling a bit, before I recorded this video, I'm feeling a bit, not down, but a little bit frustrated. This is why I have a Red Bull here. Oh, actually, I have a golden straw, and I think I want to use it. Just give me a second, yeah, boy. But anyway, that was delicious. Let me put on my candle just so I can zen in my energies real quick. I do need a new candle though. But yeah, man, I need a Red Bull. I'm telling you, because I'm just like, yo, they're Goa, man. Not they're Goa, and the Goa actually. But today I posted, where's my phone? Today I posted a reel, little snippet of the video that I did last week. And the people that haven't watched the full video are in my comments dragging me, saying the biphobic. Today I learned a new word. It's called lesbian exceptionalist. Which one? The lesbian exceptionalist. Because of my utterances about last week's video. And I think, yeah, mainly the feedback and call it the backlash is just based on 90-minute. It's a 90-minute video that I compiled as a trailer to, and as a snippet to the actual full video. And I won't say I did it intentionally like that, but obviously because you want people to go watch the main video, you're gonna put a bit of the controversial clips so that engagement goes to my actual YouTube channel, which is here. But I am happy with the discourse and the discussion in the comment section. If you haven't watched that video and you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll put the iCard somewhere here. But yes, like I'm saying, I am happy with the discourse that we're having in the comment section in that video, because I'm also kind of gaining the bisexual POV as well when it comes to the subject. So we're learning, and essentially I wanted to address the tension, the years of tension between lesbian women and bisexual women. But anyway, I don't really want to dwell about that too much. Knowing that next week I've actually invited somebody who's going to be on this channel who actually wants to give, they're not bisexual, but they want to give kind of a POV, a bisexual point of view as well. Why is my lighting decreasing? I think something is wrong. This thing of being your own producer and your own lights and camera. But I'll change the lights just in a second. I just need to finish this thought. But yeah, I've invited a guest to come in next week, and so we're going to shoot this coming weekend, and they're going to give me their POV in terms of what I said about bisexual women and dating them and not. And this is a discussion. This is a safe space. I want us to have this discussion amongst ourselves as queer people. I don't want anyone to feel afraid as a lesbian woman to not speak about their experiences with dating bisexual women. And yeah, let's have a chat. Let's chat further, Let's chat further. Anyway, that is not the point of today's video. But before I get into the point of today's video, I always come through with some lesbian news, and in this week, I was so disappointed. Well, disappointed, but not surprised. Okay, just give me a second. I need to fix this lighting real quick, otherwise I'm bored, because it keeps on changing, and I don't like that. So on this week's episode, regarding some queer news, I was disappointed but not surprised. I saw go to Snoop Dogg. I need to go into this post because I didn't really watch the clip, but I saw a tweet that did I screen grab it? Oh, here it is. Snoop Dogg recently said that he's scared to go to the movies after taking his grandson to Lightyear, which featured a lesbian couple. So if you don't know Lightyear, I think it's this Buzz Lightyear movie. I actually need to go watch it. It's Buzz Lightyear movies, and it's basically just an animated movie where there was a lesbian couple. So this is what Snoop Dogg says. They're putting it everywhere. My grandson in the middle of a movie is like, Papa Snoop, how she have a baby with a woman? I didn't come in for this shit. I just came here to watch a goddamn movie. I'm like scared to go to the movies. Y'all throwing me in the middle of shit that I don't even have an answer to. Very disappointing. Like I said, disappointing, but like not surprised. Because one, I like Snoop Dogg. I like his music. I like his vibe. Like it's this unk, Snoop is unk. But it's very disappointing when big artists like this say anything. But at the end of the day, nabong abantu kind of a thing. So I try not to be too disappointed. But it is very disappointing because I thought he's the homeboy, like gumto chilled. But to answer Snoop Dogg, and I liked what I'm forgetting who the person was who said this on TikTok. Oh, fuck. The name is on the tip of my tongue. Guys, I've had a long day. I'm trying to think. Fuck, but anyway, I don't know why it's this weird or crazy idea. Like, they're scared. Like, I'm explaining about some parents or some children have two moms. Or like, it I don't know, man. It's I just get defeated when I see things like this, and it really starts with children. If you tell and educate your child who doesn't know anything that, some people have two moms, and you address the issue and you answer the child and meet them where they are, then a child won't have any further questions, or we won't be bullied. And this is what this TikTok creator said on TikTok, and I agree with them that when we were small, we were bullied by grandsons of Snoop Dogg who were making fun of us and trying to erase the fact that we exist. We've existed for years, and that could have been the perfect opportunity to educate your child, because homophobia comes from society. It comes from you and me. It comes from our communities. It comes from our families. So, yeah, man, I don't like spending too much time and energy on, educating the straight community. For me, I do this channel for gay people, and I want to keep the conversations amongst ourselves. So disappointed but not surprised, and kind of like it is what it is kind of thing. But I think the clear generations to go, and even my friend actually whose child is, I think, about 6 or 7. They had questions about me and my sexuality, and it was an opportunity for me to teach them, because she was like, I brought my girlfriend around and she was like, you have a girlfriend? But how do you have a girlfriend? Are you a boy? Are you a girl? Those are the opportunities and spaces where we're supposed to educate. So I was telling her, no, yes, I'm a girl, but I can have a girlfriend. It's allowed. You can do it. And in those ways, that is how you educate the next generation. She's going to go to school, and if she, grows up and her best friend is gay, she'll be more accepting, because she knows there's an example and this is a normal thing, that there are adults and people out there who have feelings for the same gender. Like, yeah. So anyway, like I said, don't really want to spend too much time and energy on homophobia. I created this channel for queer people. And yeah, trying to keep it in the family. Anyway, on to bigger and better things. Today's video, as you can see by the title, we're talking about confessions, queer confession, queer confessions. I love this segment. I watch Naledi M's channel sometimes, and she does this whole mukbang, and straight people have crazy stories. So I thought, what would lesbians confess, or queer people confess to me if they had the chance to confess? So I asked everybody on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on my Instagram, please do follow me on there. I asked you guys, what is the craziest thing that you've done for utando? I know sometimes we do the craziest things. So I asked you on my NGL, go to what is the craziest things that you have ever done, and these were your answers. Well, actually, before I get into that, I actually want to share what's the craziest thing I've done actually for love. The craziest thing I've done for love, and to be honest with you guys, I'm not a crazy lover. I don't do crazy things. I have a principle about myself, and I think about my personality. Excuse me. I have a principle about myself, and for me, I wouldn't say I'm a crazy lover like that. Angengi if angifuni angizokuncenga and ayicapukela ucenga umuntu, so angengi at all. Usibu forgot her surname now, from TikTok, has a song out called Needy, and there's a line that says, if uyangithanda uzoncenga. That's not me. Angengi at all. So I don't really have a crazy story, but I think maybe the craziest thing that I've done for love, I was 18, I was dating this girl, and she was not talking to me. And at 18, I only had a learner's license. Sorry to my mom if she's watching this, or my dad. But I only had a learner's license, and she was not talking to me. She lived like 30 minutes away from my house, and that's a long distance if you live in the Eastern Cape. Like 30 minutes is a long distance. Up at but 30 minutes is not that crazy, but Eastern Cape, it's a crazy distance. Anyway, I took my parents' car. I could drive at that point. But I only had a learner's license. So essentially, I stole the car. I mean, I didn't steal the car. Parents knew I took the car. But I told them I'm going somewhere that I'm not going. Because she ghosted me. She don't want to talk to me. Johnny. So I took the car. Boom, boom, boom. Ungabi sasesa maitali. So kalako sendleleni. In a two-seater, go highway, cruising lane to lane. I was cruising lane to lane. Got to her house. She didn't talk to me, Sana. Silence. I felt so hurt that day. But those were the ends and the ruins of our relationship, really. But yeah, she didn't talk to me still. So I guess that's the craziest thing I've done for love. Like, otherwise, when I'm in a relationship, when it's the end, it's the end. Angengi mundu. So I have sort of that attitude when it comes to love. So I don't have like a crazy thing, but I guess at the age of 18, taking your parents' car when you don't have a license, driving to another little town to go see your girlfriend is kind of crazy, but turns out teen when I guys, yo. So yeah, for me that's the craziest thing I've done. But let's get into some of the things that you guys have done for Utando. Let's see. Okay, the first one says became friends with her boyfriend and would assure him that she is not cheating on him. Meanwhile, we were lovers living together. Meanwhile, we were living together as lovers. Well, in this case, a man was harmed, and I endorse this message. I fight for the rights and the wrongs of women. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, as you should, as you should. Actually, I've also cheated on a man with a girl. Now that you mention it, I guess that's is that a crazy thing to do for love? I mean, I guess. That's the only time I cheated. I cheated on a man with a girl. So that doesn't count for me, at least. And I know the heterosexuals would back me up on this. Okay, traveled to another country to meet someone I matched with on Tinder. Betuna, did you guys see? Russia ezenzekayo? I understand a lot of the times, as lesbians, we feel like uthando lwethu lunqabile. Therefore, it doesn't matter what province or what city you're in, like, you will travel for love. But another country? I know you could traffic. It means ningaya kula campaign ka sign push. Ningayikholela plane near Russia because of. In fact, if that campaign said lesbians, there is love in Russia, geni pa a plane nonke, because that's crazy business. That is crazy business. But I understand hey, uthando lunqabile sometimes, and I think as queer people, we sometimes, and I have done this for myself, like we operate from a place of scarcity. Like there's not enough lesbians for there's not enough women to love, and I've felt this on many occasions. Damn, am I gonna find another love that's like this? Like it feels like the pool is so small that I have to or I have to go to great lengths to find the love that I deserve. So I understand that, but damn, another country. But as long as I hope you were flown out and you didn't have to pay itikiti for yourself. The next one says, as a student, I took my grocery money and booked an Airbnb by my ex's favorite beach. By my ex's favorite beachfront for her birthday. And thank God for community, because my parents were not going to hear that shit. Betuna. And I'm assuming she was your ex at the time. So why would you be doing such a grand gesture for your ex? Imali yakho yokutya utya ntoni? Caba uthi sawutya uthando lwam for wena because mna ndihluthi. Caba sawutya uthando lwam because I don't need to eat. Like, understand, but like, yo guys, we really go to such great lengths to keep and to preserve the love and the connection and the whatnot. So I really do think sometimes it does come from a place of like scarcity. Like we think, I need to do everything in my power to save this relationship. But again, I'm not saying that to judge anyone and to, but I'm just trying to like unpack some of the reasons why we do the things that we do. But ungati and book an Airbnb. And also, my favorite ex, she didn't say her favorite, she said my ex's favorite beachfront. Okay, fine. But, I mean, girl, I hope it was worth it. I hope you got the rounds. I hope you were fed. I hope you were in it. I hope so. The next one said I would follow them to another country to teach English. Mind you, that would mean I had to drop my career for them. Guys, that is dangerous business. That is dangerous business. And I get it. Maybe, when we're a bit younger, these are some of like the decisions that we face and we take. It's like Landioba university. You're gonna go to the same university just to preserve the love. This is my belief on it. Listen, I don't think the world would conspire against you. I don't think Utando, when it comes to you, will come and be inconvenient. It won't come and it won't be complicated. It will be easy. It's about easy, guys. The universe is always working in your favor. And if you have to drop your career, imagine career aspirations, who you are. And that's the thing, guys, with love. Like, love is not enough to sustain a relationship. Because uzofika pha emazweni ufundisa English, uyeke career yakho ubuyithanda, and wena as your individual self uzaba depressed, and you not being fine individually filters into the relationship, it spills into the relationship. So being as usebenza, I hope you did not. It doesn't sound like you said you followed through, but like understand that all that time gone by yo. Like, even if the circumstances change, I'll be there for you. But I think, I'm an age, Lando. I'm more of a person that's like, you know what? If you have to pursue your dreams in another country, go do it. Go and pursue and be the best version of yourself. Because if you're the best version of yourself, you'll be the best version for this relationship. And a relationship is as healthy as the healthiest person in it. So if you net depression, 10, I'll go right because you're not following your career. That's going to be our relationship. You're going to hold this big resentment towards me because you never followed your career. So tread carefully with that. But damn, better you than me kind of thing, The next confession says, I told them I was down for a relationship. I told them I was down for the relationship to be open, knowing damn well I'm monogamous, and just craved them to choose me and only me. Thought opening it up would make them realize that I'm the only one for them, which I was. But I realized they weren't the one for me, but the person, hey guys, all in English, yeah. I told them I was down for an open relationship. I was down for the relationship to be open, knowing damn well that I'm monogamous, and just prayed for them to choose me and only me. Thought opening it up would make them realize that I'm the only one for them, which I was. But I realized they weren't the one for me, but the person I met was. So I think the last part about the person you met wasn't. Sana, I understand Orlando, but to react to that, I understand that thing of going to such great lengths to save a relationship. You're just trying to accommodate them. You just want to open it up. Just you want your lover to experience the trueness of themselves. But guys, nothing good comes out of abandoning your own needs in a relationship. Nothing but resentment brews after you abandon your own self in anything. Always choose yourself. Guys, you are selfish. Choose yourself no matter what. Never abandon your own principles and your own values just to keep somebody. So I get it, man. I get it. When you try to stretch yourself in a relationship, you try to accommodate this person and their ways. You try to be understanding. This and that, the third. But I'm understand. Uyakchitela, but you understand. Oh, let's massive relationship. But akakufuni. Yo, ibhlungu lando. And I hope Sana you have I guess you understood ukuthi she's not the one for you, and that you've met your actual true person, because It's not fun, guys. It only leaves you with like resentment at the end of the day. It really, really does. So the next one said, allowed the relationship to continue after she told me her and her stepsister had history. Is stepsister? Hebetuna. Hey, what a plot twist. Imagine the stepsister and then spending thing. Johnny. Like, if somebody is family, that is just crazy business, because how are you even going to say you can't see your stepsister? Because we ex yakhe. Do you understand that? Is stepsister sakhe, ex yakhe. So how do you even as a new person say you can't see your ex? But the ex is stepsister. Pha emcimbini. Xa kucama gusha exhandini. Upha naye. Xa kucama gusha exhandini upha naye. Xa kulelwe kwamakhulu ebhedini upha naye u-ex wakhe. It means akanazi boundaries. It means hey, hayi bethuna. How do you even navigate that as a new person? I think, first of all, she should have kept that to herself. The fact that she had a thing with her with her stepsister, she should have kept it. It must be her dying secret. She must never let anybody know that she and her stepsister have history. I'm sorry, if you're watching this, nobody needs to know that. Take that to the grave. Because what? Jani, guys, Jani. Okay, I think these are bots. Who do you miss the most? That's a bot. I had a hobosexual. Oh, hobosexuals. Lies. Everywhere is lies. Hobosexual. Okay, let's read what it says. I had a hobosexual. So ebehlala lean etyamna pun not intended. Ebehlala lean etyamna uthe pun not intended. Yonke into yenzwa ndim, but ebendijolela like ebenomntu oserious, and I knew it, but I still stayed in the name of love. Now I still judge myself. Bethuna. Lendo homosexual needs to end. Guys, there's absolutely no reason for you to live with your partner after a few months. I'm sorry. There's just no reason. There's just no reason. I've made that mistake before, and there was absolutely, my mom was correct, there's absolutely no reason for me to stay with my partner unless it's engaged and we are sort of moving, this relationship into the next step. And I guess I understand. I'm not gonna lie, I had a good time, not a long time, but in terms of Cyril's economy, it's much cheaper to stay with somebody. But in hindsight, there's literally no reason to stay with your partner unless you guys are making a step in the direction of sizawutshata ngoku, or we are moving in that direction. Otherwise, there's absolutely no reason. Homosexuals means as if the cookie epidemic amongst the Sapphic community for people who don't have housing. And I get it, because Cyril's economy is at this stage of the game, and we all want to live soft, we all want to live lavish, we all want to post, in our houses and stuff. But uhlala ne-homosexual etya kwakho ekujolelayo enomntu oserious, wena uyazazi uba uyi-side chick. Damn. Also, if uhlala nawe and then uyakujolela, unoba uthini kulaa partner yakhe? Because I am assuming if you're in a relationship with somebody, sometimes you're going to go to her place, sometimes you're going to go to your place, niyatshintshisana. And that's how it should be. But if we are uba umuntu wakho yi-homosexual, uzamane senze excuses. Uzamane say, no, the fumigation is coming today. No, my friend has my keys. My friend is in Harties. Buza apha kum, ndiyayazi mna. no, hey, I can't come. I can't go today. Hey, my friend is over. Hey, no, I'm sleeping at my friend's place tonight. Yeah, I'm just not in a good space. Yeah, no, you can come this afternoon. Then come the afternoon. Ish, no, I have to go to my friend's place. Her boyfriend broke up with her today, and she's in a crisis. Kuthiwa i-homosexuals kuwe ke sana. So I don't understand in terms of in terms of how long you guys were together. What was her excuse to what was her excuse to the main chick? Because the main chick will want to come visit her. Uza kwabani? Uza endlini yakho? Are you telling me she would bring her main person to your house? Njani? Guys, siyazinyamezela izinto for the sake of love, and I think we need to have we need to reflect as a society. You know, what lengths are we going to go to for this love that we claim we want to have? Anyway, next, I paid for her uni registration 4K, and years later, I'm the one who needs registration money. That's just part of the few crazy thing I have done for love. They understand them. Now, I would definitely pay my girlfriend's registration. Like, it's valid. It's valid, guys. I'm not even gonna shame you. If umuntu wakufuna imali, ufuna umnceda, kind of a thing. But I do also I want to also, you know, make awareness around the dangers of doing that. I think we need to move away from, and I do this a lot in relationships, wanting to save our partners. Like, I am one of those people who likes to save my partners, whether it's from depression, it's from a living situation. I don't like it when my girlfriend stresses, you know. I want her to live soft and live nice. But also a part of me wanting to do that is a part of me wanting to save them. So I've known that about myself, and I just need to take a deep breath before wanting to save my partner from any situation. You know, they should also have their own community, because if you expand energy like that into a relationship, if you always trying to save them, trying to pay for this, pay for that, help them with this and that, and you overextending yourself, and you're the only one doing this, and then they don't have community, that's energy that you're expanding, and that again leaves a lot of resentment. Like, at the end of the day, you are sucking the life and the energy out of you, because I believe umntu must have their own community. They must have, before bafuna registration fee kuwe, kutheni ngena mama, kutheni ngena tata, kutheni ngena makazi, makhulu, chomi. There's so many other people and so many other steps that they need to go before baze kuwe as a lover. You understand? So I think as lesbian and as a Sapphic community, we must try not to save our partners. Our partners don't need saving. They're adults. They must take care of shit in their life. They must own their own. You know what I mean? I'm not saying don't help your partner when they need that, this, that, and the third, but just don't overextend yourself. I've been there, and I'm wary. I'm not wary. I'm cautious in relationships. I take a pause. I'm like, does this need me to save her, or can I just give her emotional support? But yeah, no, Zotin told me. Not like that, but you know what I mean. Like, let's not want to save our partners all the time. Okay, I think this is up. It says, why you act like you don't see me? The fuck? Everyone says you like someone. Okay, this is a bot. Let's talk more, please. Ibetuna zipot is. You never reply to me, zipot. Okay, the next one is, I went with her and her father to their ancestral homeland. I was cooking gadi drevoot pot. Drevoot. Drevoot. How do you say? 3-foot cooking pot, making fires from scratch, only for her to cheat on me 2 weeks after. Betuna. Itwan nje. Guys, do you know the investment in the emotional like labor and whatever it is to take your person into your hometown? For me, that's like just let's have boundaries, guys. Let's bring back boundaries because you cannot be taking just any odd person home. Like for me, once I do that, like like sizochata. When I take you home to Mcimbini ekhaya, then there's you my one so chata. I'm trying to integrate you into my family, that kind of thing. But for her to cheat 2 weeks later, damn, guys, damn. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to go through that, Sana. I think this is the last one. It says, I love your style. Thank you so much for loving my style. But that was quite entertaining. And I think, yeah, and as queer people, like for us, it's such a layered thing to be in love and to do all of these like crazy things. We, like I said to you, like we do it out of a place of wanting to save our partners because we know how it feels to just be destitute and not have anybody because of your sexuality. So I think it's prevalent we do all of these crazy things because we understand we live in a community or we're part of a community where society has already shunned us, and we want to save, we want to hold on to whatever love and bit of love that we can we can hold on to. So yeah, I understand, man, when you do crazy things. I've done crazy things myself, and damn, man, never again. I'm old now. I'm stricter, and I'm wiser. But anyway, I don't think I'll ever do anything crazy for love. All the love that I have right now is just so easy, and this is why I always say, just like, love doesn't have to be like complicated. It won't have you feeding living in your house, say homosexual. Love is gonna be easy when it comes. It's not gonna need you to move across a country when you don't want to. It's not gonna cheat on you. It's gonna be easy. So keep that principle, man, and yeah, man, have boundaries, be wiser. And I hope you guys have learned from all of your crazy lessons. But anyway, that's it for today's video. Next week, stay tuned for the next video. I will be inviting a guest, and me and her are going to chop it up regarding bisexual women. I am getting smoked on TikTok. I'm getting smoked on IG. But I knew because it was a short clip, this was what's going to happen. But I'm excited to shoot with her. If you enjoyed this if you enjoyed these confessions and you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next video next week. Peace in the Middle East.